Yes, we are. Oh my gosh, we should have had that French song playing. A French song playing.
Oh yeah.
Okay, it's okay. Hi. Hello, everyone. Oh my gosh, look who I get to have with me tonight. Can everybody hear me? I know. Okay, as soon as you get on, y'all have to let me know. I'm going to introduce who I have here because it's kind of special that she's joining me tonight. Hello, everyone. So excited to be on with you. It's our monthly mixer for January. I hope everyone is staying warm. We have a ton of snow here in South Dakota. We actually haven't had any snow up until 2 days ago, and it's been crazy. So I hope everybody's okay with all of the snowstorm going on here in the US. I think it's like a cold front. Hi, everyone. Let me know where you're watching from tonight. And we've got prizes to give away tonight. I've got some fun, fresh things I'm going to be showing you, some things I'm going to be sharing with you. We have a lot of new stuff going on here at Lolly's, so I'm super excited to have you join me. Bakers, cookiers, everyone is welcome because we have a lot of exciting things happening at Lolly's. And okay, so please throw me an emoji in the comments. Let me know how you're feeling tonight. I will do my best to answer questions. I've got a lot to share with you. So take notes and keep an eye on your screen. Everybody can hear me okay, right? I've got my mic here so that my Nora girl can be heard tonight too. She's joining me because this girl is obsessed with Paris. How long have you loved Paris? How long have you been obsessed with Paris? I remember we did some decorations in your room, like when we moved here about 3 years ago. So, but it was before that, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Can you all hear her? Come here so they can hear you.
Maybe 6 years, I think.
Oh, but yeah, it's been a long time. So we're trying to get to Paris at some point. I've been there. It's been a long time. But she has dreams of the Eiffel Tower. And this, the class, if you haven't heard, it's called Love Letters from Paris. It was actually inspired by Nora's love for Paris and my love for vintagey things. I love a lot of things. I love history. I love the look of things that are old. I chalk that up to my dad. He's very how do you say Grandpa Adrian. He loves history and all things like that as well. So that's where it comes from. And hello everyone from New York, from Pennsylvania, Texas, got the Midwest. I am so excited for tonight. So first off, we've got giveaways happening. So I need you to go to lollysgiveaway.com, enter your information. You only need to enter it one time, and you will be entered to win one of the giveaways that we have tonight. I've got the Lolly's Sparkle Scribe. I've got a couple of gift cards to give away. I'm out of aprons. Otherwise, I was going to try and give away an apron. We are looking at trying to get some more aprons in. So, yay. Yeah, raise your hand if you love vintage, if you love Paris. Have y'all seen the Love Letters cookies yet? No, Nora has. She's watching them right now. They were so fun to make. And sometimes that you get that magical feel when you either decorate cookies or you're baking and your soul feels so good. That's what happened with this class. And I'm so excited to share it with you. So that's not the only thing we're going to be talking about tonight, because as we do in these mixers, I share something fresh that hopefully will give you some new information or a new technique or something that can help you in your cookie decorating. And we do stamping in this class. So I have some of the stamps to show you. I know that some of the stamps that are on the prep list have been sold out. We do have a public prep list for this class, so you can grab the prep list for this class. And I would advise getting all the supplies like now, because some of them are starting to get sold out. Okay. Yay. All right. Okay, so we are going to start off with a giveaway. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Okay, Nora's all ready to do the drum roll, but I want to make sure you all know, go ahead. Okay, if you all could please go to lollysgiveaway.com and enter your name for a chance to win one of the prizes tonight. I'll be giving a couple out through our time together tonight. Please just enter your name once, okay? You don't need to enter it more than that. Okay, everybody You got that? lollysgiveaway.com. All right. If you need to, you might need to type in www.lollysgiveaway.com. But okay, so should we do a drum roll, Nora? We've got people entering in there. Okay, we're going to start off. I've got a gift card. Okay, this all might be helpful to some of you. Dunkin' Donuts. So growing up, I grew up in Oregon, and there was no Starbucks. There was no coffee shops. There was not like it is today. We got Dunkin' Donuts for family night treat. And every week, my family would do we call it family home evening. It's family night, and there was a treat afterwards. And I kid you not, I don't know how many times. I'll have to ask my siblings. I'll have to ask them, how many times did we order Dunkin' Donuts for treats? Boston cream is my favorite. So I encourage you to use this for the donuts, but I know so many of you love the coffee. I don't drink coffee, but I love the donuts. So I'm giving away it's a $15 Dunkin' Donuts card. If you still have not entered, go to, I know I love Dunkin' too.
Dunkin'.
And it's up in Canada. Yep. So you Canadians can get your Dunkin' as well. So let's do it. Nora, you got to draw. Hold on. Do kind of a random pick. I got to make sure that I get the name coming through here. Okay. All right. Drum roll, Nora. Are you ready? First winner of our Dunkin' card. Drum roll, please. And the winner is Karen Robertson. Woohoo! Congratulations, Karen Robertson. You are our first winner tonight. Message us at service@lollyshomekitchen.com with your information, and we will send this out. We'll get you your gift card. Okay, awesome. That is a great way to start. I've mentioned a little about the love letters class. I'm going to show you a couple of things here because we use a piping tip in this love letters class, and it's not, I mean, it's a regular piping tip, but the way that I use it in the class, I want to show you a little trick to it so that you can be ready for it. I know so many of our Royal Kitchen crew members, you've already diving into the class. It dropped today, so I know a bunch of you are watching that, pausing just to come and hang out with me. So thank you, but we have something to show you. Okay, whoop. Hold on, let me get the right. Okay, can you all see this? So let's go with, okay, let me see which view we are gonna, okay, we're gonna go with this one right here. Can you all see this? So I've got, so these are our love letter cookies. This is very large, it's a 5-inch. I teach you how to paint it, how to do the stamps. They actually are a lot more simple than you would think. And stamping and what I teach you to do on these cookies just like takes them to a whole other level. And I just love them. They're so fun.
It's also super fun to make and like
they're
creative with the stamps.
Yeah, it is. So being creative with the stamps, Nora got into being creative with the stamps too. We were doing it together.
Stamps everywhere and like seeing what styles look best.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
You guys, I just love this girl. And she's like my little design helper. I kid you not. She helps me design cookies. She helps me get dressed sometimes, making sure that I'm styled okay. So I'm so grateful to have her. We do some embroidery work on here. So I'm going to show you the brush embroidery, all about how to condition stamps, how to apply the stamps, the ink to use. We use a few different kinds of stamps in this class. And so everything so here's my philosophy. Can I share with you my philosophy about teaching? I want to get to a point where you don't ever even need me to teach you any more about cookies or new techniques, because I teach in a way that I want you to take the technique and be able to apply it to whatever other cookies that you're doing, to apply it to your cookie orders. I know so many of you are running a cookie business, and you want to stand out. You want to be able to deliver cookies to your customers that are special, that are unique, that are your style. And so my goal for this class and everything that I teach is for you to learn something so that you can take that and into your own decorating and eventually not need me anymore. I feel like I'm like a mom, and at some point you're going to, leave the nest and you're going to be this amazing cookie, and you won't need lollies anymore, but you may always need some icing bags. We all need icing bags. And we need piping tips for this class. So not a lot. I have these here because I want to show you something on these piping tips. Is everybody okay with that? Okay. And if you are already, you can get this class today, by the way. So check the comments. There's the link there to the class. And you can go grab that. Now, like I said, you are going to want to get into the prep list and get the items for this class right away, because we do have some that are already selling out. All the links are included. We have the extended prep list inside the class. So for those of you who already have the prep list for the class, we have an extended prep list with some extra visuals and all the links in there to dive right in. All right. I want to show you an up close here of not the cookies. We're going to put those aside for a minute here. We don't need those. I want to show you this tip. So this is actually the tip that we use in class. It calls for a Wilton number 101. Okay, this is a Wilton 101. And you can see there's not a lot of room for that icing to pipe out. Okay, so I have loaded, it is loaded with icing. It's not going to ooze out because it's dry. But this was not the typical piping tip. And this is not what it looked like when I bought it and when I started. Okay, I modify my tips, and I am wondering, do you all know you can modify your piping tips? You can change them into whatever you need. And I specifically wanted something a little bit thinner. I didn't want the wide one. Let me show you what it's like. So this is a 102. Okay, hold on.
A little bit bigger.
Yeah, so I'm up close here. I want to show you. So this is a 102. This one is just a tiny bit bigger, but you can see that teardrop shape on there.
Versus this one, which has
can you see that teardrop shape? That's a lot wider. But if we look at this one, it's thinner. I flattened it. Okay, and that's what you're going to want to do for this class if you want a thinner looking bow. So you do not have to do this. And for this class specifically with the bow, okay, it will lay down on the cookie really nicely with this thinner version of the piping tip. Okay, so if you do this thinner version of the piping tip, that's going to lay down nicely. But you don't have to do that. Okay, I think I had some pliers. You can use a hammer. Do it in a safe place. Just be careful of your fingers, but you're going to want to flatten this tip a little bit. And you can see it's a little bit wonky. I'm okay with that. It does not have to be perfect. But if you want a little bit more delicate bow piped on this, then you're going to want to flatten it. So when you pipe it, though, you want the pointed tip up. So I flattened it there. This bottom is still a little bit, it's got a little bit of width to it, and I still had the pointy side up. All right. So let me show you some other sizes. These are a couple of others that I have flattened because I used them in doing other cookies, other classes. This is a 103 Wilton, and this is flattened. Okay. Now I literally took it, I flattened it like this. I think I did it on the hard surface just to get some leverage, and I put the very flat side down, and then I held it down with my finger like this. So I'm kind of going backwards here, but I held it down with my finger, and then I used my tool to kind of gently tap and flatten that as much as I wanted to. And I just saw a question, can you unflatten it after? You can. You're going to have to do some metal work. I would not suggest planning to unflatten it after. I would get the tip specifically to be a flattened version. So if you wanted to get two of them, right? So lots of good questions coming in. Okay, why do you use the 102 and 103 if you have the 101 flattened? The 101 is smaller. So this is a shorter. Sorry, I'm really up close, but I want to show you this. So this is a much shorter petal tip. So this is a petal tip that I modified. The petal tip has that kind of teardrop shape. It's made to do floral petals. All right. So this 102 is slightly bigger than the 101. It's hard to tell on the screen here. This is a 103. It's much bigger. You can see it's taller, right? When I say bigger, I mean it's taller. And then this was This was actually a different brand of piping tip. K-Craft, I can't remember where I ordered this one from, but this one's even bigger that I flattened. There are others. So this was a Wilton 104. This was normal. This was not flattened. So you can see the difference there. Hold on, I'm going to go. There we go. See if you can see that a little bit bigger, everyone. So you can see the difference there. And then let me show you.
And then there's also.
Oh, hold on. Let me show these. And then Nora's got one to share too. So there's this one. This one is also, well, that was the 104 too. I've got duplicates. Okay, those are all, I've got multiples of the same one so that I can flatten them or, you know, slightly shape them how I want to. I love this because I think sometimes we forget that, we can do whatever we want. You know, we can modify piping tips if we need to. We can, you know, we don't always have to follow all the rules. That's the wonderful thing about being a grown-up, right? You really can just do what you want. And I've got Nora here. So yes, sometimes when it comes to baking, which can be more, you know, scientific, you do have to stick to the recipe. But when it comes to decorating, you can do anything you want.
Yeah.
And that's how we create new things, right? That's how our imaginations get ignited, and that kind of, for me, that magic comes when I realize, oh my gosh, like this isn't quite looking how I want. And I can modify it. I can do something a little bit different. That's okay. So do you want to show those two?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got one more to show you here. Let's get that in focus.
Sometimes you can even make it wider if you want for like.
Okay, so this is
these.
so this is a star tip 18, 16 or 8. This is a 16. This is Wilton as well. Now I will say Wilton, sometimes their sizes, they're not quite as exact as say a Teco or something like that, but it doesn't matter all the time. So this is also a 16. What's the difference between these?
So that
Hold on, I'm gonna actually take that off. Okay, so what's the difference? Can you guys see the difference in these?
Can you guess which one's modified?
Yeah. So this one was modified because I didn't want the super closed star. And it probably came from, I couldn't find my open star, or it just wasn't quite the right size. So I decided to go ahead and I think I took my scribe tool, my metal tip of my scribe tool. I have a couple sturdier scribes. So some scribes, if you have the thinner gauge metal on the end, they don't work to do this. But I took a heavy duty scribe and got a little leverage and pried some of these little stars open. And I used that, I think, on one of my little mini cake cookies in the party class. So there's a difference there. Small modifications. If you're not able to, if you don't, you're nervous to do that yourself, you know, ask for help, ask a friend or family member to help you with it. And it'll change your piping tip life. I think it had for me. And this came from, I was inspired by another cookier, and other cookiers that I've seen also do this. So it can be done. I encourage you to try it, okay? Because we are doing that in this Love Letters class. Anything else on piping tips, Nora? Any other ideas on this? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Wonderful. All right. Let's do another giveaway. Is everybody okay with that? If you're on and you have not entered yet, go to lollysgiveaway.com. We are going to give away, what should we give away? Which one of these that we have? Nora's going to decide. Okay.
Let's do the scribe.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. So we're going to, the Lolly Scribe. Let's show you. Okay. So this is our custom designed Lolly Scribe. And this is designed by my friend Alexia at Happy Sweets and Treats. And you can see it's got the cute little Lolly's heart up top. And I love gummy bears. So we've got gummy bears on this one, plus the confetti and pink, because Lolly's pink, I can't get enough pink. And I think it's like the color of I haven't seen pink. Well, it's Valentine's time. So of course pink is everywhere, but especially at Lolly's, we're always doing things in pink. Anyway, so this is the scribe we're giving away. And do you want to do, hold on, let me make sure we got a random name come in. Lollysgiveaway.com. If you have not entered, please only put your name in one time for this whole time, okay? And it'll show up there. So, okay, everyone, hold on. Drum roll, Nora. Ready, 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 ready. And the winner is Ruben Gonzalez. Ruben Gonzalez, congratulations. Thank you so much for being here. And congratulations on winning your Lolly's Sprinkles and Sparkles Scribe. That's what we call it. Please message us at service@lollysHomeKitchen.com and we'll get that out to you. So excited for you to try that. Okay, wonderful. Now, let's see, we went over our piping tips. I wanted to make sure you all could see that. And hopefully that frees you up creatively to maybe try some new things with piping tips. I have so many. Can I show you all? So this is my drawer of piping tips down here. And I remember when I first started getting them, I got one of these sets from, I think this was like a basic Wilton set or something like that. Wonderful. I barely ever use most of these kind of, I don't use a lot of this super specialty shapes. I don't make cakes though. So those of you who might make cakes and things like that, then those are definitely going to come in more handy for you. But I use mostly the pedal tip, modified pedal tip, star tips I use a lot. I love a French star tip. Oh, and then I think this was the French star tip. I teach in-person classes sometimes, and so I got bulk orders of some of these tips as well, which you can do. So let me show you this one. Can I share with one of my very favorite tips? Not like cookie tips, but actual metal tips. This is a PME. Okay. Here's an extra little gem for you tonight. I love giving extra gems. This is a PME 1.5. I don't know if you can see the name on there. Okay. It's a PME 1.5. This is excellent for detail piping. Typically we'll use a tipless icing bag with no tip. Okay. That's my go-to. But if I'm looking for a more refined look to my lettering or my detail piping, then I go with one of these PME tips. And there's like a 1 is really nice and a really nice fine line. A 1.5 is excellent for really just super consistent lines. Okay. So take note of that. PME 1.5. You can find all this stuff in my Amazon shop as well. So if you go to, you can even just Google Amazon Lolly's Home Kitchen. It'll pop up. We might have the link in the comment section too. Okay. So my piping tip store is down here. We have, okay. So any questions about the class, the prep list, what we've got going on there? Do you all know the recipe this month? So every month I release a brand new recipe. Ooh, where did it go? I had the whole tray out. Nora, do you want to get that one? I'm going to show them the pink champagne cookie.
It goes perfect with which goes perfect with French class.
Yes, exactly. Pink champagne, French class. It's also Valentine's. So this is our tray of baked up cookies that I have. And this is the pink champagne. So it has a really light pink color. Hopefully you can see that in the various angles that I've got here. So it has a really light pink color. We use some sparkling sugar. Nora actually helped me with, you helped me. We developed this recipe. It is delightful. It is actually a non-alcoholic version of the cookie. There are versions of pink champagne cookie that you can find that cook down champagne or a sparkling wine or something like that. But I opted for, we use a various combination of flavorings and extracts to get our pink champagne flavor. And it actually has a flavor profile that I've never seen anywhere else. And so it is unique to Lolly's. I want to see a couple questions coming in here. Anyway, pink champagne, it's a beautiful flavor combination and profile. So check that one out. It's included in Royal Kitchen Crew. So if you are a member of Royal Kitchen Crew, or if you want to check out Royal Kitchen Crew, you can do it for a month and grab this recipe, but it comes with Royal Kitchen Crew. You have to join this month to get this recipe though. If you join after January, you will not get the pink champagne recipe. The other way you can get the pink champagne recipe, you actually don't even have to join the Royal Crew if you don't want to. If you grab the Love Letters class, so when you grab the class, you can add on the one recipe to the class when you grab it. That is the best way to get the recipe right now. We do release recipes later on down in the shop. We have an update to our recipe shop coming soon, but the pink champagne recipe will be added to the shop later down the road. So are y'all excited? I'm so excited for it. It's really yummy. And they're also in the baker's notes for the pink champagne recipe. There is, if you want an alcoholic version of icing, I've got some notes in the recipe for that. So, okay, y'all have been asking me for boozy recipes, and this is my version of Lolly's first boozy-like recipe. Y'all will have to forgive me because I don't drink, but I was inspired with maybe over the holidays, right? We had sparkling cider and things for Thanksgiving and for Christmas, and so yeah, I was inspired by that to make something that felt a little bubbly and celebratory, and of course pink, because it is that time of year. We celebrate a lot of heart stuff around here. I mean, Lolly's is the heart of the home, so Lolly's is big on hearts. We also celebrate in February is Heart Month. Our family, I don't know if y'all know this, but Micah, our youngest son, has CHD, congenital heart disease, and so February is the month that we not celebrate all of that, but that's Heart Awareness Month, and so we're looking forward to that too. But we're all about hearts here, and I hope that this has helped you some. I am so glad that you joined me. We have another giveaway, so let's see. All right, I want to make sure that I get some of your questions answered here too, so let's take a look at that. Okay. Will all the classes this year be pre-recorded? Yes, that's a great question, Louise. So yes, all the classes this year are pre-recorded, which means as soon as they become available for that month, everything is ready. You can go in and you can watch the videos, all of the downloadables, all of the class resources, the color and consistency guides with formulas, all of those things will be ready for you. And you can go back and watch them as many times as you want. Last year we did a live element. We did live classes with the recordings. Everything this year is pre-recorded. Yay. All right, the question about how thick the cookies are, these are 3/8 of an inch. So that's I typically roll mine 3/8 of an inch. I use that measured rolling pin. And I love it. I feel like it's like just the right combination of cookie to icing. All right, what else have we got here, Nora? What other questions can we answer for you?
How can we do stamps without acrylic blocks?
Oh, can we do the stamps without the acrylic blocks? Yes, if you have the wooden stamps. So actually here, we have them. So we have different kinds, and these are a couple of this. Uh-oh, I don't want to cause a mess back there. Okay, so these are a couple of the kinds of stamps that we use in class. Really great question. So this box, if you have stamps that have the wooden backer, you just have to be able to, press down the rubber. So whether that's with the acrylic blocks, allow you to switch in between different stamps, but the wooden ones would work too. Yeah.
Can you use Laura Ann's champagne oil instead of the super
I'm not sure. So the Laura Ann's champagne oil, I'd have to take a look at the bottle. They may be the same thing because Laura Ann makes the super strength flavors of a lot of different flavors. They also have emulsions, extracts, and if it's champagne oil, I wonder if it's the same thing. I'd have to take a look at it. Yeah. Is Kitchen Crew a monthly or annual payment? It depends. Rachel, you can choose whichever one you want. There's a monthly option or an annual option. So, all right. Okay. Let's see. If you buy clear acrylic stamps, you can apply them to any small hard plastic piece to use them. Yep. Okay. All right. Any other questions that y'all have that I did not answer? I know we probably had. Okay. Great, great, great. Okay, wonderful. Let's see. We have one more giveaway tonight. And then I got a couple of other things coming up here at Lolly's too that y'all are going to want to be aware of, I think. I'll let you know. This is where I make all the special announcements. So, so we also have a full day workshop coming up this month. It's called the Cookie Intensive. You may have heard of it. We did it last year. It was awesome. And so if you have heard about it and you all begged us to do it again, we have not been able to do it up until now. And so it's called the Cookie Intensive. Keep an eye on your email and our messaging about that. And we'll have more details on that coming soon. I have the cookies for this Cookie Intensive day. It's a full day workshop with me. And the cookies that we're doing are so cute. I cannot wait to share them with you. Okay. Let's see. Can I use Cricut to make stencil and just stamp on cookie? If your Cricut can cut out the material, I'm actually not sure. I'm not sure. I've not ever used or heard of cutting out stamps on a Cricut. The material is pretty, I don't know. It depends. I mean, it's a rubber material. So yeah. What was the other question? Did you see that, Nora?
There's one right here.
Oh, there we go. Do you break cookies when stamping? If not, are the cookies harder? No. So surprisingly, you're not going to be digging into the cookie with a stamp. They will imprint. They will imprint pretty easily. And so no, I didn't break any cookies when testing it out and when doing the class and teaching the class. So you shouldn't have any issue there. You don't need to change the cookie recipe at all. So yay. Okay, what other question did you see? Somebody asked about the scribes.
Can we buy your scribes?
They will be available soon. So we thank you for asking. We are working on that. So keep an ear. That's something that that we are super excited about this year, is to bring you more of Lolly's products. And so keep an eye out for announcements about that this year as well. Oh, wonderful. I used to make cards and have a ton of stamps. Is there a way to clean those to be able to use them for cookies? They need to be sanitized. So yeah, to transition them into using them on cookies, they just need to be food safe. So I would clean them and sanitize them, and then they should be fine to use on cookies.
Yeah, you don't want your ink getting all over your cookies. That would be not good.
Yeah. All right. Oh, great question, Tashi. How many hours does the 3D ribbon take to fully dry? It actually doesn't take that long. So I would say, as far as hours, I would say 2 hours, and you're safe. Because it's so thin and upright, it gets exposed to a lot of air really quickly, and it dries pretty quickly. Yeah. Yeah, for anyone that has signed up for the class, awesome. I'm so excited for you. And you're wondering, how do you access that sugar cookie recipe? You do have to add it on at checkout. So if you're registering just for this one class, just for the Love Letters class, you have to click that button at checkout that says to add the recipe. If you're in the membership of Royal Kitchen Crew, that recipe comes with that, and that's delivered through your email. We also, it's also in your dashboard for Royal Kitchen Crew as well. Okay.
Can I get champagne cookie recipe if I order from a different class, not the Love Letters class?
The champagne recipe is only available with the Love Letters class right now. So if you're interested in just the champagne recipe, we will be adding it to the shop. I don't know when, though. That will be down the road. Okay. Any other questions about the Love Letters class, about stamping, about piping tips, anything that I've shared today? So here's something really cool. I get it. I hear the complaint, maybe not the complaint. I hear people say a lot like, oh my gosh, these cookies take me forever, and I don't have time to do them. And I see a lot of people like kind of push cookies to the side because it feels like maybe it's so time consuming. I have specifically designed this class, and we will be also having just more content in classes this year that make cookies more efficient, faster, and more enjoyable with less prep work. So this class is actually an example of that, where we're using stamps. The way we're painting on the cookie is fast and easy to get the design on there. So this is a way to decorate cookies a little bit faster. And I love that because I got a lot going on. I've got kids and running a business and household and family and all of that, right? We all have busy lives, but we still want to do this cookie thing. So my mission this year is to bring you ways to do cookies and learn those techniques and things in a little bit quicker time. Okay.
Mom, what kind of ink do you use for the cookies?
What kind of ink do we use for the cookies? We use edible ink for the cookies. All the links for the inks that you're going to need and what we use to color them are on the prep list and also on the extended prep list with the class. So make sure that you check that out. Can you talk about how long glaze will keep? I saw a question from somebody about glaze in the last day or two. Glaze icing, which we used in, a couple of other classes in the silkscreen stencil class, one of the other classes recently. Glaze icing can actually keep for a while on the counter and in the fridge. In my glaze recipe, I do recommend that it's good for about 3 days. That is because it starts to separate. Now, I actually tested this. So if you leave glaze icing out, there's no risk of getting sick for it or anything like that, but it will start to separate so much so that it's really hard to recombine it. I ended up tossing mine. I think I ended up leaving mine. It was a couple of weeks. And to me, it was unusable. And I ended up making a fresh batch. So proceed at your own preference when it comes to that glaze icing. Yay. Okay. I have a question here about do you have a class with the Lolly's Heart Cutter? Kim, that is a great question. We've got some classes with hearts, but not with Lolly's Cutter yet. Oh my gosh, can I say this? Yes. I just did the ones from TCI. Okay, we will be decorating the Lolly's Heart in the Cookie Intensive coming up this month. So if you have your Lolly's Heart from when you join the Royal Kitchen Crew, you get my Lolly's Heart cookie cutter. Do I have that? Yay! So we're going to be breaking that out for the Cookie Intensive coming up this month. Yay! Okay. Is the stamp ink gluten-free? Yes. Yep. Yeah, I'm thinking of all the colors that we're using. Yes, they are. Speaking of gluten-free, I wish I could tease everything. You guys, we have so many amazing things coming up. I've been doing a lot of testing with gluten-free recipes and gluten-free cookies too. So that's coming up.
You guys keep asking questions about cookies and stuff.
I know. All these upcoming things. I know. It's so exciting. Okay. How about we do our last giveaway? I have another gift card because gift cards can be used for so many things. This one is for Target. I've got a $10 gift card to Target. So we are ready for another one. Okay. Make sure I get our name here. We're drawing a name. Our last giveaway of the night. Okay. All right. One more question as we get anybody who has not entered the giveaway yet, go to lollysgiveaway.com and make sure that you're entered. I'm going to draw that name here in a second. Okay. Can you make the cookie gluten-free? There is a gluten-free option on the Lolly's sugar cookie. There's a lot. Most of my recipes have a gluten-free option. There's some that just aren't gluten-free. Is the intensive class good for beginners too? Yes, it absolutely is. This cookie intensive day, I will be showing techniques for beginners, intermediate, and advanced. And where can I order a Lolly's Heart? Register for TCI. You'll be able to buy a Lolly's Heart Cutter through there. If you want a Lolly's Heart Cutter now, register for Royal Kitchen Crew. I will send you a cookie cutter if you're signed up for monthly, or if you choose the annual option, we will send a cookie cutter out to you right away. All right, do we have a name? Hold on.
Okay.
Drum roll, please, Nora. All right. Our gift card, our last giveaway, Kelly Stobie. It's either Stobie or Stobie. Kelly Stobie. Congratulations. Thank you for being here, and congratulations. You are our winner for the night for our Target gift card. So make sure anyone who's won anything tonight, message service@lollysomekitchen.com, or you can DM us on Facebook or on Instagram with your information, and we'll get those prizes out to you. All right. So many questions. Okay, I'm going to answer a couple more questions. And then make sure, I just want to make sure I didn't forget any special announcements that I want to make sure I shared with you all. Okay. Is this set the monthly contest? Oh, yes. So the okay, the monthly contest. Thank you. We had our monthly contest winners. Did we announce those?
No.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I went straight to giveaways at the beginning.
I knew you were forgetting.
I am so glad that you brought that up. We have a monthly contest. So the Lolly's Royal Kitchen Crew, that's our membership where you get access to all the classes, and we have so much fun in there. And you also get to participate in our monthly contest when you do the class for the month, and you share that, show us your cookies. You're entered to win one of some pretty amazing prizes. I've got full sets of all of our AmeriColor colors that I give away. I've given away airbrushes. I've given away stencil tools, full cookie cutter sets. We got big prizes. Also, the contest, the winners of the contest get entered in to win the grand prize to come to a cookie retreat with me, which will be happening early this year. Yeah, so we are still in the planning phases of our cookie retreat that will be happening this year as well. So get in on the contest. So I am not kidding you. Okay, so I would tell you, you can go and get the Love Letters class by itself. If you join Royal Kitchen Crew, you can choose the monthly. You will get the Love Letters class at actually a lot less than if you bought the class by itself. So we always have the class by itself as an option, because I totally get it. I want you just to be able to get the classes that you want, but please check out Royal Kitchen Crew. I'm telling you, you'll get the recipe, you'll get the pink champagne recipe with it. You'll get access to the contest that we do and all of that. Speaking of, I want to announce our winners for our December contest. So the contest goes usually up until you have until the end of the month. So like you have the whole month to make your cookies and to show them and share and follow the instructions to submit your entry. And then we choose winners. So we have 2 winners for our December class. Are you ready, Nora? Another drum roll. Drum roll, please. Our winners are Marilyn Stiller and Kathy Ann. Congratulations. They are our winners of our Royal Kitchen Crew contest for December. They made beautiful cookie frame cookies and had a lot of fun with that class. So if you see them around in our Lolly's community, please congratulate them. We're so excited for them. All right. All right. Any other questions? Anyone? Okay. Really fun stuff going on in the Lollyverse. I'm so excited to have you here. I love connecting with you. Please, when you share your cookies, tag Lollies so we can celebrate you and cheer you on and congratulate you for all the amazing work that you're doing on your cookies, because I know the kind of work that's involved, and I'm excited for you all to dive into Love Letters. All right, which one of these is your favorite one, Nora?
It's hard.
I know. These little postage stamps are so cute.
I like the letter.
The letter, the big letter. Okay. This might be my favorite too, followed by this one, followed by the post box. This vintage post box I love this one. Okay, hold on. I will show you up close again. So we got our vintage post box.
And remember, you can always change it to be how you like it rather than just like the class. Like
that's
maybe
right.
If you wanted, you could put 2 hearts on each side. Yeah,
right. You can modify. You can put 2 hearts. You can make it your own style. Okay. There we go.
Is the contest worldwide?
Is the contest worldwide? Yes. Yep. The contest is open to any of our cookiers worldwide.
And can everybody here rewatch this later?
Yes. Yes, you can watch this later. So the replay for this will be available wherever you watched it. So whatever group or page that you watched this on, then it will be available right there. Yay. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Let me know if you start using any of those modified piping tips and how they end up looking for you and how they turn out on your cookies. I'm really interested to see because I've been doing it for probably the past year, is modifying my piping tips a little bit, and I feel like it really just gives me that look that I'm looking for on the cookie. So, and just as a reminder, you can create anything that your heart desires, even if it means a little modification here and there to meet your style and what your needs are. So thank you for being here. Thank you, Nora, for joining me. And we will make it to Paris at some point.
Yeah.
I promised her that at some point we would make it to Paris. So thank you. All right. Bye, everybody. We'll see you on the next mixer. If you're in any of the Lollies groups, if you're not in Born to Bake yet, make sure that you check out that group. And also, hello to all of our Rockstar cookiers at Lollies. And I'll see you on our next one. Bye, everybody.